4:30 p.m. We are back once again, dimming down this lighting. We're looking at this greater light. Why? Well, there's nothing else to be seen. Imagine that, huh? After all that activity earlier, which apparently, well, you've been following along. You can decide for yourself what all transpired and come up with your own conclusions or deductions thereof. Right? So anyways, I am very thrilled to report that, well, tonight's feeding was, as always, a success. But even beyond that, my cat caregiving for the little kitten Xerox has also been quite successful, as we were finally able to get all that eye crap out of its eyeballs. Which we basically just accomplished that. And that kitten could not be more thrilled. So, been a rather interesting day of recordings, as well as, well, a successful day on many counts. And of course, we are still like having major meltdown kicking, and a lot is slowly sliding over the edge, as you can see right here. So, yeah, and there we have it. As always, it is very debatable what might occur as far as the sky is concerned over the next few hours before dusk should hit. Okay, are we going to come into viewing this time around? Had I only stayed down ground level for a few minutes more. And now, not thinking it's going to make an appearance. Once again, small engine aircraft. But like I stated, there's nothing really to be seen. So I guess we shall go ahead and end this. Although it would be nice to get one more aircraft in the recording. Maybe I'll just go ahead and pause this for a couple of minutes and see if it circles back around. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, it is now 4:40 p.m. And no, we're not recording because of any potentials of a flyover from a small engine aircraft. But I just realized something while standing out here. There's no birds. Oh boy, stuff is slowly crashing behind me. Yeah, I'm only hearing one bird slightly cheeping away, peeping away, whatever. No mourning doves in the branches. no birds. And no birds. You know, the type with the metal wings? Huh. Of course, we did see that one off in the distance just moments back, but once again, I'm only hearing just one bird. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. I guess it's something to record. Why not, right? Yeah, at least, you know, my content is getting some views once again, so, well, that's cool. I tell you what, I am surprised that I'm still hanging tough due to the factor of not having adequate sleep last night. But even at that, it's been a day to where, once again, everything seems to have worked out rather well. I put in an online order with Walmart for cat food, of which typically I get 2 bags, which consists of 2 different varieties of cat food, so I can mix them together to provide, well, also there's just no doldrum when it comes to their pallets. Oh, hey, got another one up here. How about that? How's about that? Yeah, I think I'm getting rather loopy already. And I still have quite a few hours to go before I can crash out. And yep, how about that? I can actually hear the rumbles. Oh, reflecting some light back here. And this one here is also reflecting some light, but more so with the trail and not really the craft itself. There we go. Oh, I guess we did have it dimmed down, didn't we? Again, going a little bit loopy here. Okay, so we got basically a double jeopardy that's kicking off here, right? Whatever. And yeah, we'll go ahead and pause this just for a little bit longer. It's not too bad out here, although I am seeing my breath. Oh, there we go. There's yet another one. Ooh, bright light. It's like a bright light. Caught like a deer in the headlights. So that's 3. You know, it's ironic how they tend to come in 3. 3. 33. Yeah. More than certain that there's a connection. Well, it's not the aircraft that I was anticipating on capturing, but hey. Get what you can get and enjoy what you can get. Hey, we're also getting that nifty little anomaly, if you will. Yeah, somewhat visible right here. Looks like there's stuff around that greater light, but visually I can't see because of all the glare. So I'm just kind of guesstimating based on what I'm seeing on the screen. And we will pause it once again. No sooner do I pause it. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we are. 4. So that's 4 just in the matter of a couple of minutes. And if you don't think that they are still treating the sky, well, I would debate you on that fact or factor. They don't fly around for no reason, right? Have a good night, Oreo. No, I can hear more rumbling. All right, let's go with 5. Yeah, not real visible, but there. And is it this one that I am now hearing? Oh, hey, we got a no-see-um up here. Oh, yeah. No-see-um is about right. No trail whatsoever, okay? There's just nothing. I don't even know if I'm picking this one up. It's just a white dot now. But yeah, that one had no trail. Nothing. Well, probably dropping down the lighting too much. I don't care. I think I'm losing it. Any more? Any more? No, not so far. But I'm sure, plenty more activity as it's been occurring all day long. And as far as I'm concerned, it goes on basically 24/7. Oh, we got a glinter back here. What is this? Oh, okay, that's the white one that just went by with no trail. Yeah. So at least we possibly got the glint of that craft. So we got this one. It's headed off. And then you got another one that is headed off as well. That's behind the branches of this tree back, or trees, multiple back here. Yeah, there it is. Once again, I'm sort of somewhat facing the light, so it's very difficult to see. And you know, you might not think that this is anything special, right? And again, I would be willing to debate, if not even argue, that fact. Fact. Alright, we are going to end this. And if anything should happen to be worthwhile of recording over the next few hours, I shall do my best to accommodate further recordings. But otherwise, I think I will be content just getting the uploading process kicking once again, as I've got quite a little bit of content yet to post. And furthermore, to edit. And when I say edit, basically it's just splicing recordings together. And I am still hearing the sounds, audible sounds of aircraft. But we've captured enough. So on that note, as always, take care. Oh, we got us another glinter back here. Oh wow, that's a nice one. Was and no trail whatsoever. Again. And that's gone. So quite a few no-see-ums as well. And once again, no-see-ums being that of having no identifiable trails behind them. Once again, destroying the false narratives of misinformation and disinformation through sources such as Wikipedia or the Google search engine, which, well, of course, 2 of my recordings today was awarded with those false narratives. And basically, you know, that's why they cannot come out with the so-called truth, because there would be far, far too many lawsuits on the table. And that's why the Epstein files is such a scam, because they cannot follow through. There's just too much involved. Too many people, too many files, too many future lawsuits. And who are they going to sue, you might ask? I mean, it's just like these so-called victims of Jeffrey Epstein. I laugh at that. I laugh quite a little bit. Because, basically, other than those that were forced, when it comes down to women and rich men, and the fanciful thoughts of getting ahead in life, yeah. Shall I, or do I need to say any more? No. And that is just my personal opinion, because it seems as though these so-called women that were victims that are speaking out, well, it's just like a lot of these other past women that, well, once they got to a certain point or a certain age or whatever, oh, then it's time to go ahead and start spouting off. Why? Oh, because the funds stopped coming in. Yeah, that financial support system collapsed. Again, just my personal opinions. And I have my reasons for being so opinionated. Why? Because there's plenty of proof in the pudding, the past pudding, of women climbing the ladder to success by laying on their backs, so to speak. And if this upsets anybody, well, reality sucks. So don't be offended. Okay, there's just nothing else to kicking off. I am going to end this. Take care. Have a great one. Skywise out.